Being over 300 pounds was Devon Larratt's goal for more than a decade now, and it wasn't his goal just to gain strength. That was a part of it, but more importantly, it was one of those I did it moment for him. So more psychological benefits than maybe actual strength benefits, although he's the strongest that he has ever been. This is what Devon had to say about his current shape a little over a day ago. 10 days out from my rematch with Gennady Quickvinia at East vs West in Tbilisi. I do believe this will be the strongest form I have brought into competition. Thanks to all who are with me. I am your spear. And then finally we saw Devon in trousers with a phone in his hand, weighing over 303 pounds, early morning weight. So he's easily over 300 pounds now. Devon said that this was the first time that he ever got over 300 pounds despite him trying that throughout his life. So what exactly changed now? How did Devon manage to get so massive, the biggest that he has ever been at the age of almost 50? There were many factors according to Devon that contributed to that. As per him, Jody helped him a lot, then many people who guided him throughout that journey, they helped a lot, and more importantly, probably the most important factor out of them all, Brian Shaw. The teachings that he got from Brian Shaw on how to get massive, how to eat, when to eat, what to eat, that's the biggest contributing factor in that. Then he said that last year he took some ketamine, so probably that helped him relax a little bit so that he's less distracted now. He can focus more on his weight gain, on his strength gain. He took some mass gainers. I've seen many people, they're against mass gainers, and for the most population, they're not worth it. They're kind of useless. But if you're trying to get massive, you have to eat throughout your day. Trust me, consuming complex carbs in a liquid form becomes much more easier for you. Like eating food throughout the day, it just becomes impossible at some point. And the other thing which I believe may be the biggest factor in Devon's weight gain was him eating as soon as he wakes up and him eating right before he goes to bed. That right there is a couple of extra meals a day. And obviously it is going to help a lot with his weight gain. So now when Devon is over 300 pounds, the big question is he going to stay there? And the answer to that is yes and a no. First of all, let's see why a yes. Because Devon said he has some super heavyweight matches upcoming. He didn't say match, he said matches. So at least 2. Let's try to guess them. There is already one confirmed left arm super match for Devon against ARMWRESTLING, and it does not depend on the result of the Vitaly vs Morozov super match. It must happen, and it will happen at the next East vs West event. And somehow, despite being this heavy, Devon has been able to maintain his abs. That's even more impressive. One can be against Vitaly Laletin if Vitaly vs Levant doesn't happen, and the other one can possibly be against the loser of Michael vs Hermes, or maybe against the loser of the Levant versus whoever is going to face him in the near future. So these 2 super matches Devon can be having, or maybe he was talking about a left arm match that we don't know of. Maybe Alex Kurdecha has accepted. He has called again that he wants a Devon-led super match. We're not sure yet. So for that, Devon can stay over 300 pounds. Well, I shouldn't say stay, but he can get down to 270 and then maybe bulk up to 300 pounds one more time right before the super match. And why Devon won't be over 300 pounds? At least for this match, it's pretty simple. Devon knows that he will need the cardio. That's why he said that he'll start doing some cardio. In fact, if you look at his Instagram, he has already started doing that. So don't be surprised that if on match day, Devon is already below 300 pounds, but he'll still be carrying most of the muscle mass. And speaking of Gennady, Devon seems to be worried about Gennady's wrist. He even asked that on his community post about what those weird dark spots on his wrists are. Nobody has really answered that. Maybe it is some kind of therapy. Gennady was looking exhausted in that practice poll which he posted, and his wrist was also looking a little bit fluffy, some loose skin around there. So who knows what's going on. But Devon for sure is looking really promising to win this super match. Thanks for watching, like the video, and I'll see you again.